Do you want me to say, welcome again to News on Views? Then you can. Okay. Or do you want to do it?
I'll do it this time.
Okay.
So if you can get those announcements to us by noon on Friday, pardon me, by noon on Wednesdays.
Thursday. Right.
Wednesday.
Okay. Next Friday, that's our drive-through. Is it Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. There we go.
And finally, we would ask for your prayers. Let me start over here. Once again, we want to say welcome to News and Views, announcements and opinions about all sorts of things here in the Boone County Catholic community. Welcome, Father Ross.
Yes, thank you, Father Hughes. And you notice that we're outside today. That's because we're actually going to talk a little bit about our construction project. So if you've been through this part of town, you might have seen it. And this week, or actually yesterday, I think, something happened. We were in the office and apparently they hit the sewer line as they were working on this stuff.
Yeah.
So
not pretty.
We were without a bathroom for
about 48 hours.
About 48 hours. So we had to go to the church or had to go somewhere. Hopefully, not outside, but somewhere in some sort of building. So that was kind of fun. But now we're back to normal. They fixed the bathroom today, and we're good to go. But speaking of the construction project, what updates do we have going on about that so far?
They've continued to move dirt on the construction project. They've kind of staked out the outline of the building so we can begin to see the mass of the building and where it's going to sit on the property. We've had to remove a number of trees because of relocation of certain utility lines and some storm sewer drains. So we've lost quite a few trees on the property. That's kind of a sad thing, but that just means we're going to have to replant some trees. So just driving by the site, you can see all sorts of things. We ask that you stay in the safety of your car. If you're going to stop by, that please don't get out of your car and wander around the building site.
Yeah, and also we're doing a time lapse as well. So by the time this is all done, you actually might be able to see the progress of the construction with this cool time lapse that we're working on. So that's coming up here as well after the construction project is done. The other big thing that we have to talk about today is that we're having a big kind of thing coming up next Friday. That's our drive-through. Is it Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. There we go. Our drive-through food drive.
The food banks here in Boone County and northern Polk County are having a little bit of a problem keeping up with all of the demand for families that are unemployed or are suffering at this time. And so we've decided that we will take up a food drive, but we're going to do it in kind of a unique way. We are going to set aside some time on Friday evening and on Saturday morning for you to drive by at Ogden, St. John's, at St. Malachy's in Madrid, or Sacred Heart School here in Boone. At Sacred Heart School, you can use the alley. At Ogden, you can just pull into the parking lot. And at St. Malachy's, you can pull up towards the Hanson Hall entrance and somebody will come out and take the food that you have to deliver. Again, there's a lot of information right on our homepage about this extraordinary food drive, and we encourage you to help us in any way, shape, or form that you can. If some of you would like to contribute cash for the purchase of things like meat and other things for the food pantry, you'd be more than welcome to send that with your weekly contribution to the parish offices, and we'll see to it that gets to the right place.
Yeah.
In advance, we want to thank the Peace and Justice Committee from Madrid and the Knights of Columbus from Madrid who are spearheading this, and we thank you for all of your cooperation and your generosity to struggling people here in our own county.
Okay, and we also continue to post our masses, continue to post videos like this on our Facebook page. Some people have said that they don't have Facebook, and they're like, well, how can I get access to these videos? First of all, we do have a YouTube channel, but if you can't kind of find that's Boone County Catholic Community. We also have a Facebook account, and you actually do not need to be on Facebook to access that particular page. Just Google Boone County Catholic Community Facebook page, and that should be the first thing or one of the first things that comes up. Click on that, and you should be able to access anything that we post on our Facebook account.
We ask that you have all of your bulletin announcements or news and views announcements to us by noon on Wednesday. That's going to be our kind of standard day. Then we have a chance to tweak it and put things together. We do continue to put a bulletin in a smaller form on our website each week. That will appear by noon on Fridays, the previous to the Sunday. So if you can get those announcements to us by noon on Friday, pardon me, by noon on Wednesdays. We have First Communion scheduled for this last couple of weekends, and we had confirmation scheduled for this coming week. Both of those events have been canceled for the time being. We have not rescheduled those, and our bishop asked that we not reschedule them until further notice. So as soon as we have something to report about First Communion or confirmation, we'll let those families know that are impacted by that right away.
Okay.
Just one reminder that we're having a little problem with Deb Franzenberg's addiction to peanut M&Ms. Yeah, this is a serious problem. We'd like to keep her in her office and not have her wandering around looking for peanut M&Ms. So if you have a minute, buy a small bag of peanut M&Ms so we can keep Deb in her cage.
Yeah, and
Thank
if you see her wandering the street or something like that, begging people for peanut M&Ms, just say no. It's not always good to feed into the problem, literally. So just kind of ignore her and keep driving.
Just turn her around back towards the office and send her that way.
She'll find her way, I'm sure.
And finally, we would like to ask for your prayers for Ruby Patrick, a lifelong member of St. Malachi's Parish in Madrid. Ruby died this week, and her family will gather for a funeral on Saturday. Please pray for her and for her family. Eternal rest grant unto her, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon her. May her soul and the souls of all the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. God bless you all.